What's up, Taiwan? Good evening. I'm Leslie Liao with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. The Biden administration plans to ask Congress to approve a $1.1 billion arms sale to Taiwan. That's according to U.S.-based media outlet Politico. According to Politico sources, the latest proposed package includes 100 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles to arm Taiwan's F-16 fighters, as well as 16 Harpoon anti-ship missiles. A surveillance radar contract extension is the most expensive item in the package at over $650 million. China carried out its largest military exercises around Taiwan this month following a visit by U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Beijing has not ruled out using force to bring Taiwan under its control. For more on the recently announced weapons package from the U.S. to Taiwan, our reporter Jaime Okan spoke to Huang Kuibo, a security expert with the Center for Foreign Policy Studies at National Tsai University in Taipei.
Politico reported earlier this week that the U.S. would sell Taiwan a $1.1 billion weapons package, including anti-ship and anti-air missiles. How significant is this for Taiwan?
The central government has the final say about Taiwan's acquisition of advanced weapons. Given the tense situation in the Taiwan Strait, of course, the central government would like to acquire more advanced weapons from the United States. What I would like to call attention to is that Taiwan should acquire these advanced weapons at a reasonable price, and also Taiwan should acquire them wisely, because Taiwan cannot afford many advanced weapons because of its limited national defense budget. Of course, Taiwan needs to develop its strong national defense, or at least sufficient deterrence capability, so that when Taiwan has to negotiate with the Beijing authorities, at least Taiwan has some confidence because of its military deterrence capability or defense capability.
Since U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan, we've seen a significant increase in military presence from China, specifically medium line incursions. But why is China doing this, and what does it hope to accomplish?
The purpose of mainland China's military drills against Taiwan has been threefold. First, to deter the rising trend of any possible Taiwan independence in Taiwan. Second, to warn the Joe Biden administration that any move that trying to upgrade U.S.-Taiwan ties is not possible, or such a move will face such a vehement response from the People's Republic of China. Third, to warn Nancy Pelosi and others who have long claimed Taiwan as an independent and free democracy and separate from mainland China. But I also understand that this might be one of the best strategies or one of the best choices for Xi Jinping so far before the 20th Party Congress to be held in this coming fall. So Xi Jinping needs a very stable and controllable external environment, including in the Taiwan Strait, so that his third term at the 20th Party Congress will be confirmed. That is why I think Xi Jinping would like to demonstrate threat of force against Taiwan after Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan.
Taiwan's President Tsai has met and thanked members of the country's armed forces serving on the Penghu Islands in the Taiwan Strait. Tsai visited the Penghu Air Defense Company on Tuesday, where she met with Air Force and Navy personnel. Taiwan's military has been on high alert as Chinese military activity increased sharply around the island this month. Beijing has been sending warships and fighter planes around Taiwan almost every day following a visit to Taipei by U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi in early August. China claims Taiwan as its own territory and has threatened to use force to achieve its goal of unification. Tsai thanked the military and urged them to remain calm in the face of psychological tactics from Beijing.
我们不会让对岸有不当的借口来制造冲突，我们不会挑起战端，我们自我克制，但不表示我们不会反制。
Taiwan's military has made public a four-step process it uses to expel incursions by Chinese drones. It consists of firing warning flares, reporting the incursion, and ultimately shooting the drone down. It's the first time that the military has revealed such detailed information about one of its defense measures and follows public criticism that the country wasn't doing enough to counter civilian drones. The military has reported more than 20 drone incursions near the outlying Jinmen Islands since the U.S. House Speaker visited earlier this month. Police in Cambodia are trying to figure out the motive behind the killing of 3 Taiwanese citizens in the capital Phnom Penh. It's believed the men all had criminal records, but police do not think they were linked to a recent people trafficking case. Bing Wang reports.
These blurred photos from Cambodian police allegedly show 3 Taiwanese men shot and killed in an apartment building in Phnom Penh on Sunday. Police in Cambodia and in Taiwan are working to find the motive of the killings. In the past few weeks, many Taiwanese were arrested across Cambodia, Thailand, and Myanmar, suspected of running human trafficking operations where thousands were tricked into Southeast Asia with promises of high-paying jobs. Police in the southern Taiwanese city of Tainan are convinced the 3 men killed in Cambodia on Sunday were not connected to the human trafficking case, and they are still investigating potential motives. All 3 men have prior criminal records.
家属表示不清楚到柬埔寨做的工作内容。经查，这2名男子在本辖并没有案件，目前也没有通缉。那我们依规定来受理报案。
The police captain also said they were working closely with Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs on how to proceed.
住处也会持续跟柬埔寨的政府有关单位保持密切的协调跟联系，掌握案情的发展。
Taiwan's foreign ministry says it will aid the victims' families. The ministry also issued a red travel alert for those visiting Cambodia, citing rampant crime and fraud. They have advised Taiwanese citizens not to travel to the Southeast Asian country. Chris Ma and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
The mayoral candidate for Taiwan's main opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, in Taoyuan has become the latest candidate to face accusations of plagiarism. According to a story in Taiwan's mirror media, Simon Tsang oversaw a report funded by the Council of Agriculture. And that report appears to contain passages that were copied from multiple English and Chinese sources. It is not clear to what extent Tsang was responsible for writing the document. Earlier this month, an allegation of plagiarism led to the withdrawal of the Democratic Progressive Party candidate from the same race. Lin Zijian was found to have plagiarized both his master's degrees theses. Tsang says this case is different.
跟论文写作的这个性质是完全不一样啊！这些对国家农业电子化的发展有注意的事情，却被抹黑成为抄袭不抄袭的问题，我觉得非常遗憾。
Taiwan recorded over 31,000 cases of COVID-19 on Tuesday. This overall number marks a 15% increase over the past week. Experts say spread of the new Omicron subvariants BA4 and BA5 is responsible for the latest wave. With families and friends expected to get together over the upcoming Mid-Autumn Festival, the government is recommending that children and older adults who have not been vaccinated avoid large-scale gatherings. Taiwan's oldest panda couple are celebrating their 18th birthdays. Tuan Tuan and Yuan Yuan marked their big day with a special panda-themed cake from their caretakers. The pandas are one of the zoo's most popular attractions. The 2 bears were born in China in 2004 and were sent to Taipei Zoo as part of an exchange program 4 years later. They are the parents of Yuan Tsai and Yuan Bao, who was born just 2 years ago. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of more than 4,000 cyclists riding through the spectacular Austrian Alps. Along the route, the riders will ascend over 5,000 meters in altitude. I'm Liao. Take care and see you next time.